Hempstead, volunteer firefighter, member of the rescue squad. I wore this jacket for a reason. Because you talk about mentorship and you're talking about what the kids need to see. I'm only 23 years old and I've been a firefighter EMT since I was 18 in the fire department. As soon as I graduated high school a year early, not because I was smart, I was a C student, but I didn't like school. So I opted to go to night school and take extra classes. And I'm hearing what everything is going on. Somebody invited me out here. Somebody took the initiative and said, you know what, people look to you, come out, hear what they got to say. And I'm listening to some things and just wanted to touch on a few things. No, we're not scared of the shot spotters at all. Why we ain't scared? Because, and you go to church, you go to union, right? I've seen you here. As a child, you think as a child, when you grow up, you put away childish things. These kids don't know in their mind to be scared of a gun. They idolize wearing a gun and sagging their pants. You know? So they're not scared because their mindset is a little bit twisted and it's not on the right now. So they're not scared. And how do we prevent crime? Like you said, get jobs. You know? But you guys, you talk now. I thought the mayor was going to be here. I really want him to be here. He may come. I know students who swim on the Hempstead swimming team who have took the course to be certified lifeguards, but yet they hired lifeguards from Freeport this past summer. So where are the jobs? You know, I talk accountability. There's kids my age when I was 17 having kids. So there's kids having kids. How do we take responsibility? I was present for the press conference. I don't know if you saw some of those kids that was there looking at the shrine. Yeah. They should have been in school that day. Where are these truancy officers? There's no such thing. There should be truancy officers. You need to tell car 754, whoever the operator that is, to get out from the parking lot of 94 James Burrell. You see a child that should be in school on the middle of Wednesday at 11 o'clock, stop that child, ask that child for identification. What's your ID? You don't have ID, you're coming with me. You're not in school, you're coming with me. After I bring you home 3 times and your parents not doing nothing, the 4th time, you and your parents coming with me. You got Nassau County, the highway patrol. You do something and you get sent to community service, you see them in their jackets picking up trash. Well, I heard the mayor got a green team. What about, as for punishment, you beautify Hempstead? I seen on the news the other day they building a new playground on Bell Avenue. Well, you get these kids, you make them build the playground. You do something constructive, and then you meet people like myself, because most of the village workers are either firefighters or police officers or something like that, involved in something. And when they're around positive people, they more tend to do positive things. One thing I don't think you guys know, which I'm trying to get the fire department to incorporate with the school board. I was talking to Trustee Johnson in the back. You are eligible to join the fire department at 17 years old with your parents' permission, 6 months before graduating. People go to Nassau because it's cheaper than any other school. But people don't have money even for Nassau. It's going up. And they want to go up. Teachers are on strike because they want more money. How they going to get their money? Going up on tuition. But there's a grant out there. I bet you didn't know that. If you're a Hempstead firefighter, police officer, EMS worker, you go to school for free. You get a free education. I've been hearing a lot of things, and I'm here today. I put this on so y'all know who I am. I'm here with you guys. I'm here for my community because I got family that live on the drive. I got family that live on the hikes that ain't doing right. I put it on Facebook the other day after a party, and some of the people from my neighborhood didn't like what I said, but I'll say it tonight. You're either going to be asleep, dead in your grave, or you're going to be awake, alive and well. It's your choice.
I think that everything that we've said here is great. One of the most important things that I want to talk about is what I keep hearing, the mention of the home. We need to be honest with where we are as a community. The socioeconomic crisis that exists in our community is real, and the homes are broken. So until the agencies are great, and they all provide valuable services. But until we actually enter these homes and we deal with substance abuse,
Right. Absolutely.
HIV and AIDS, teenage pregnancy, and all in the healthcare disparities that currently exist in our community, our people are sick. We have children that have serious mental health issues that go undiagnosed and untreated daily. So until and what's happening is they're turning into adults and they're self-medicating.
Right.
Marijuana, alcohol, and all sorts of other substances. So until that needs to be part of the conversation. I want to say that I think everybody needs a job, and everybody needs to be employed. We can't refer any person to a job that can't read.
That's right.
The community has a 30% high school graduation rate. Where is the other 70% of the children? They are in jail, they are on welfare, or some of them are dead. And then I heard the gentleman say, and I think it's great, we do have truant officers in the community. They can't arrest a child that's been placed out of school for sagging his pants. The first week of school, the principal placed 275 children out of the school and on the street. So if the children are being placed out of the school and on the streets, they're encountering older gentlemen because the home is broken. The home is broken, so they're not getting it there. So they're on the street with older people, men and women, who are training them to become better criminals. They need, I'm not gonna bash the schools, but what I will say is the kids need to be in school. We need to educate them properly, because if they don't, that's indicative of crime. Now there's statistics that clearly prove that. There's statistics that prove not only in Hempstead, but if you look at all the poor communities on Long Island, they have the worst school system and the highest crime rates. Somebody got to put it all together. They really do. The key is
build the relationships and create a culture that sustains young people. Now, I'm a little offended by a lot of what I heard tonight, because we're not talking like we are a group of the largest group of minority, African American, Hispanic property owners in Nassau County that's paying a disproportionate share of taxes. Our institutions that we support with a larger percentage of our income and wealth than any other Long Island community. And we support institutions that we've spent, I don't know what time y'all got here, and I don't feel good, but I came. Because I need you all to really understand. You're talking about how do you counteract the institutions you support. We don't have public institutions that meet our needs. I mean, and it's been 30 years. They are taking $22 million from us in pilots for private landlords, and you can't understand why we got the problems we have. So it's about electing people. People that we elect come out against us with no consequences. I mean, you're talking about a man lived, this is 4 miles. We talk like we're a big something. They are building, we are already at a counted 17,000 per square miles, and they have 8 multifamily dwellings going up. And y'all talking about start with the home? I mean, something's wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I can tell you, there is brilliance in these young people.
Absolutely.
And they're not acting out of out of whatever the comment Ruthie made. They are scared to death. That's why they act the way they act. And they act like that because they're looking at us, saying, why can't you protect me? The middle school, we created that. And it's been destroying young people for 35 years.
Amen.
Who doesn't understand it? The kids can't read. But you're telling them to go read The Great Damn Gypsy? And $880 million to educate? You rounding up grades and you got a 38% graduation rate? But you don't know why you got this many names? I mean, we got to do better. We need to take the march down Main Street straight to Albany and ask King and everybody. This is criminal. And if they don't respect us enough, to stop taking our 22 million a year.
That's true.
They're taking our wealth. And we don't know why we poor. I mean, Adam Haber, Fred Brewington, and Sergio with this TCC and all you young people and old people that join that, because it's a unified voice. If they could pick your character off, if they, I mean, no, because you gotta eat and sleep, as Matty Jordan used to say.
That's right.
But when it's our own money we can't control, who cares what you think?
Right.
What about your kids?
No fear.
Do you know how much $22 million a year? 5 years. That's $1 billion and or close. I mean, I'm not, you know. But that's a lot of wealth that the largest number of African American homeowners and minority business and property owners are paying. So if we can't figure that out, this don't matter. And I've been saying it for 30 years almost now. I don't know why I started looking at it. $2 million a year leaving your tax roll. But our school system is $168 million with another 20 million or so in federal money. So if you don't have a swim team, they don't even know about the program Randy talked about. I'm sorry. But, so guys, I came tonight to say that. I didn't know that, but I wasn't going to say anything. But I'm looking, this is a powerful group. We were here, many of us, for pilots before. We've been around for burying the kids. We've been around for everything. But there's a problem, and it's much deeper than the way we're talking about it today.
That's right.
Okay, and I just need that to be said. The training, now what we really need, Adam, is some lawyers who bring some lawsuits. That would help a lot to make Hofstra's Law School and the Center for Suburban Studies accountable to that. And not if all is created, there's no help. Nobody is really helping us. Everybody taking, talking.